Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on ROZZY Life channel. Today I'm going to show y'all how I do my biscuits with some Crisco and some butter. These are some delicious buttermilk biscuits. Right here I'm just mixing up the baking powder, the salt, and the flour. And now I'm just adding in the butter and the solid Crisco. I'm just going to get it incorporated as much as I can into this flour with this fork. I hope you got your preserves ready or your warm syrup that you got warming up on the stove for this. Y'all know they're going to be good. And this is a lot of work with this fork. I'm so used to using my hands. Y'all, I just got to use my hands. So I got to clear this fork and go on ahead and put my hands in here. And this feels so good and natural to me. Using God's tools that he gave us, right? The best ones. So this is the way it should look once you start using your hands or a pastry cutter or whatever you choose, and just continue to get it in to make for sure there's no standing butter and or Crisco. And once you can pretty much do this, as far as push it all together in your hand to make like a fist and it stays solid like that, you're just about done. See that? Okay, so let's go on ahead and make for sure there's nothing sitting at the bottom like any flour or anything like that. And it's looking really good. So I'm going to go on ahead and make like a dip in the middle of it. Like that right there. And go on ahead and pour my milk in here. My buttermilk, y'all. And just start mixing it in. Just pour all of your milk in at once. And then just start incorporating it. Now, this is a good time to use a utensil because it is going to stick to your hands. But I'm going to get my hands right back in this thing. I am totally hands-on when it comes to baking. And you can see how the milk is just getting in there real good with that flour mixture. See how it's getting in there real good? So we use the perfect amount of milk. And I will put the recipe in the description box. So if you guys want to try this recipe, you can. And these are so good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And I'm just putting down some flour so I can go ahead and get this rolled out. I'm just going to put the mixture on top of the flour because I want to tease the dough just a little bit. Now don't work it too much because you don't want no what I want to call hockey pucks. So don't work it too much, just a little bit. Because it will get hard and stiff and it will not rise. Just fold it over a few times and then roll it out, y'all. So please don't knead it, you guys, because this is not bread. It is a biscuit, and the biscuits dough is totally different from a bread dough. We're not using yeast, so we don't need to knead it. We don't need to knead it. Neat, right? Okay, but anyway, it's ready, so I can go on ahead and kind of, flatten it out a little bit with the rolling pin. Make for sure that you have plenty of flour down here because you don't want it to stick. Okay, I believe I've played with this enough. It has been teased enough. So I'm going to go on ahead and roll it out just a little crumb. As you can see, it's not really moving. Just trying to get a shape to it. And that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mason jar. Yes, that's right. Mason jar floured around the edges so I can go ahead and pop out my biscuit. Do you see how perfect they're popping out, y'all? You see that? Now you can use whatever you want. If you got a biscuit cutter, use your biscuit cutter. Use whatever you like. But I like the way the mason jar does mine. Been doing it like this for years. So, when you're used to something, you just do what you do, See them biscuits? Look at that. Just make for sure when you do get ready to pop them out, you don't turn that popper outer, your biscuit cutter or whatever. You don't turn it so you don't seal the biscuits. And here's my little cast iron skillet that I have butter at the bottom of. And I'm just putting the biscuits in. And they're going to be friendly, y'all. So they're going to sit very close to each other because, you know, they friends. And so I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to butter the top of these as well. Now this butter is going to make them so beautiful and golden brown. Make sure you have your oven ready at 425 because this does not take long. And now it's time to put them in the oven up close and personal for you guys. See that, y'all? Get your syrup or your jelly ready. And here they are, done and ready to eat. Another little hit of that butter. Oh, yeah, y'all see that? Uh-huh. Now go on ahead and get that recipe from the bottom and go on ahead and make these biscuits. And leave me a comment on how they turned out and how you liked them. Nothing like a good homemade hot biscuit. You know exactly what is in your biscuits, right? Mm-hmm. Now y'all go tell your friends about what your girl Rozzy Dozzy is doing on her page. I'm just going to go on ahead and let y'all see this presentation of these delicious biscuits. Let me open up one for you. Look at that old school biscuits. Y'all remember those? Yes. Yes, that's it. Put some of this strawberry jam up in here. Some of this preserve. And enjoy this thing. All right, y'all. I thank you all for your time. Hope you try this recipe. Y'all stay safe because I want to see you all for the next video. And I am out. Now, y'all, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on your notifications so whenever I go live or upload a new video, YouTube will let you know Rozzy Dozzy Life, she's on. All right, y'all. So I'll see you all in the next one. Y'all be safe. Bye-bye.